15-year-old Kaden Holland has been sentenced to 60 years for attempting to kill another teen on board a school bus. Now, you might remember these shocking images of Holland pointing a gun at the boy's head. Thankfully, the gun jammed and the boy was not hurt. Our Matt Gregory joins us live. And Matt, Holland is facing 60 years behind bars, but he won't be serving that entire sentence, correct?
Yeah, he's only serving 25 years. That's the maximum is 60, and 25 is what was asked for by the state's attorney to be the maximum. But the judge had a couple of things to really determine, right? The number one thing he had to determine while going through this was this premeditated? And the judge pointed out that this planning of what is essentially a hit on a school bus showed premeditation as well as planning on Holland's part. And he felt, the judge did, that this required the most severe of sentences for Kaden Holland, aka Baby K. But we'll take you through what happened today in the courtroom, because this is how sentencing works. Both sides present what they believe would give either a strict or lenient argument. And the prosecution started by showing all of us the video. In fact, the judge saw it as well, of the two boys joining Holland on the bus as it stopped. They get on to jump a 14-year-old boy. And during this savage beating that we watched, kicking and punching as well as pistol whipping, 3 times Holland attempted to shoot the boy in the head. Every time the gun misfired. After that, the bus driver and the victim's mother both gave impact statements, or victim impact statements. The mother says she moved the boy across the country because he suffers from PTSD and he's so frightened by the incident he doesn't even go on buses anymore. And the bus driver also has PTSD and has quit her job. Now, Holland's attorney got a chance to counter, and he said that Holland has a number of common risk factors for juvenile violence, like low IQ, a damaging family situation, drug issues, and he himself has been a victim of violence. That he would be better served with a lesser sentence is what Holland's attorney said, and a juvenile reform system, or at least a system that allowed him to get the help he needs from a therapist, as well as learning productive and healthy life choices. Now, afterwards, the judge disagreed and gave him the maximum, and we spoke with State's Attorney Aisha Braveboy about how Holland was actually in the juvenile system before this entire incident. 1 month before, he had been in the system for a different gun charge, and he had done none of the requirements to complete the juvenile justice program, and still DJS closed out his case and released him out. And that 1 month later is when he went on the bus and attempted to kill that boy. And this is what State's Attorney Braveboy had to say about DJS's handling of this entire situation.
Bottom line is that DJS needs to be able to provide more services for a longer period of time. That we can't just accept the fact that a child doesn't complete a program but is at the end of their probationary period. That is unacceptable for the child and for the community.
So we've asked several times, I've called the courts, we've filed motions. We wanted to know what that gun charge was that Holland had first been in trouble for back when he was 13 or 14. And then at the same time, why did DJS just close the case when he had not completed any of the requirements? We were told it's a juvenile case and they can't give us the information, but we're going to keep looking into it. As you can see, though, the long effects of this, right, of something that happened when he was 13, and then the escalation of violence, as the prosecutor put, on that day in May of 2023. In Prince George's County, I'm Matt Gregory. Back to you.
You know, if he serves that full sentence, he'll be 41 years when he gets out. Matt, thank you for your reporting tonight.